Recording. All right, so back by popular demand, we got Kmart in the house right now.
Sup?
So it is now Thanksgiving. Tell me, how did you spend your Thanksgiving?
Actually, I got to go visit my mom and talk to my uncle and whatnot. It was pretty cool.
Yeah,
And it was a pretty fun experience. I got to like really have a heart to heart on
yeah,
Thanksgiving Day with somebody whom like beforehand.
nice, nice,
Me and him had a lot of like angry disposition towards each other, so we made up, and it was like a really cool experience. I had fun.
nice, nice. So you used this opportunity to sort of fix some things that needed to be fixed.
Yep.
That's good. So what are you thankful for this year?
Um, I'm thankful for like all of my homeless brethren who have stuck around with me
Yeah,
during my time of homelessness. I
yeah,
spent like a good like 3 to 4 years homeless,
yeah.
and it was an experience that utterly changed me.
Tell me, what is the key to surviving New York as a homeless?
Charisma,
Yeah.
charisma. You gotta have charisma. Yeah. Being able to talk to people honestly has to be a redeeming trait here. It's like
Yeah.
you as a person, like when you're homeless, as long as you are, especially
Uh-huh.
in like the 4th year of being homeless, you kind of start to lose hope a little bit, but you
Yeah.
like keeping up a happy disposition
Uh-huh.
despite your problems
Yeah.
honestly changes people. And they end up without even meaning to just doing shit for you. And I for one am definitely like a product of that. A lot of people have helped me over the years to get me stable and keep me on my feet so that I wouldn't fade off into the distance. And I thank those people for their experiences, both positive and negative.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's what made me become a better person. It's what made me be able to like be out there and like not be as shy as I used to. So it's definitely acquired a person. I still am. I just like I have an easier time talking to people now, and even doing things like this, being on camera. It's like,
Yeah.
whoa, who would have thunk it?
What are some
Hello.
things you've learned by being homeless? Because like I'm sure like this whole experience has taught you a lot.
Humble.
Humble.
Being humble, veracity, fucking respect, and like the ability to just think things through. You know, being out here, you always have like it's a 24/7 job. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
we don't get paid much, but like it is what it is. We try to do our best to like progress further than we have before. Honestly,
Now, let me ask you this. Every video title needs a title. What do you want to title this? How how do you want people to do a search for you? Let's say they're like, I want to find a guy like Kmart on there. I want to see what his messages are. What what kind of yeah, what would the title be right here?
the humble perspective of the homeless.
Okay, that sounds
That's
good.
honestly the simplest thing I could think of. Honestly, I suck at making titles. I leave
Yeah.
that to like people like who are good at it. I write
Yeah.
things and I just ramble on for days and days.
Cause the last one video I made, I just put like Aiden and Kmart,
You
something
didn't
like
kill.
that. But sometimes people, they see themselves a certain way, and they want other people to see them a certain way as well. Now let me ask you the next question here. 3 wishes.
3 wishes. I wish for people to have an understanding for the world around them. I wish that I didn't make as many choices that I had made that led to this. And I just wish for my family to know who I am, what I am, and understand me for who I am. After all, I am gay. It's like proud to be it. And a lot of times I hide that. Now's
Yeah.
a good time to do it. Fuck it. Why not? I'm on camera. Yeah.
Especially coming from this sort of conservative family, right?
Yeah. It's not as bad as it seems, but like you can still tell there's like some form of like it's a phase type thing going on. It's not.
Oh, they're trying to get you to grow out of it.
Yeah. Like it's not, what if it's not a phase? Honestly, that's what I tell them.
Yeah.
And
So tell me, what has been some game changers in your life?
Game changers was, I guess, fuck, I could be honest with you, meeting my first love. Excuse my French.
All right, tell me. How has your first love changed you?
He helped me understand that there are more things to life than thinking about others. Sometimes you have to think for yourself.
So not caving into the peer pressure.
Yeah.
And well, I think I've asked you this question before, right? But let me skip to the next one. What is the weirdest thing you've seen in this park? I mean, I've seen you roaming around here all the time, so you must have a lot of experience. What is the weirdest thing you've seen, and the weirdest thing that you've heard someone run up on you and say? You're like, oh my God, why did he say that? Why did he do that?
Oh, the weirdest thing I've had someone say was one of my homeless friends ran up to me one day. He was acting pretty dumb. He was inebriated and whatnot, and he came up and said, "She ate my penis," and just ran off.
That's the weirdest thing you heard.
That was the weirdest thing I've ever heard and seen in my life. It was just hilarious. I was just like,
Yeah.
what? I'm just sitting down. I'm like enjoying my own drink myself, and I'm like,
Yeah.
why? What?
Definitely
Left
something
field.
strange.
But yeah, there's definitely some crazier stuff that's happening around here.
Now, what about like safety? What is the safety situation out here for the homeless? People trying to run up on you, people trying to attack you. What's going on here? Anything?
Honestly, I don't make enough trouble around here to really have people run up on me.
Yeah.
If someone were to run up on me, I feel bad for them.
Uh-huh.
It's not gonna end when they wanted to.
Yeah.
My goodness. But I usually try to, like I say, I usually keep the positive
Yeah.
disposition in the room, and like so in turn, like I have the least amount of like heat on me in terms of like people wanting to attack me.
Yeah.
In terms of safety, could be better, you know. But you know, I say that safety is best left to its peers,
Uh-huh.
and that's been exhibited many a time in here, where people from inside the park will stop something before it gets too major and the cops have to get involved in. That's some really cool shit to see. Could they be better at handling the situation sometimes? Yeah, but you know, we all try to do our best to contribute to the park in our own way.
Yeah. You speak any foreign languages?
A little bit. I'm not that good.
You have any sayings or phrases from a foreign language that you want to share with the world?
Cause I'm a nerd. Why am I? Oh God, don't put that in the papers.
So what did you just say the comment already or no?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so you already said it.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear that. Let me see if I could get a better lighting angle here. Cause
That's
that
better right there.
over there?
Yes.
Yeah. Let's go over there. Get a better angle. So the folks out here could see who's talking. You want to sit over there, up against there?
Yeah.
All right, that's good. Yeah, you can sit over here. So do you spend a lot of time standing or sitting usually?
A little bit of both
Or
actually.
you just running around? Because I seen you running around.
I take long walks a lot. Sometimes I go out on jogging,
Yeah.
especially when it's late night and no one's around.
Yeah.
It's the perfect time to just jog and be in your thoughts for a minute.
Now walk me through a day of your life here. What time you wake up in the morning?
I like to say sometimes around 10, sometimes around 12.
Yeah.
The max I've ever woken up was around 2:30 p.m.
Yeah.
And after that, I just walk around for a minute, you know, have a cigarette and a coffee, you know, walk around, speak to some people. If I see people I know around, and I go about my day, you know what I'm saying? It's pretty chill. I have a pretty chill day, considering I don't do much, and if I am doing something, it's usually pertaining to looking for jobs, and that's usually like the better part of my day.
What's the job market looking like?
Looking pretty slim to me.
Not good. A lot of competition.
Lots, especially with COVID being out. It's a total nightmare sometimes. It's a bit to your perspective. You just gotta roll with it. You gotta learn who to talk to. That's why I say, like, that's what I said before when we first started. Like, charisma is a big part of being in New York. If you can talk to people you will have the easiest time getting around the city.
So what time you go to bed at night?
Usually late, around 2:30 in the morning, but unless I have something to do, which would be around 10.
So what is this place like at night? I mean, when it gets real late.
When it gets real late,
Yeah.
lots of like smoking, drinking, chill times. Everyone's vibing out in the skate park at this point. This is what the fountain turns into during the winter. It turns into a little mini skate park. Everybody comes out, hangs around, it's pretty chill.
What time does it start to die down?
The cops like kick us out around like I'd say like 2:30.
2:30?
2:33.
So where do you go after that? You just go to sleep?
Yeah, I have a tent like a block and a half away from here.
Okay.
I sleep in. Some other friends of mine, we have our own little encampment. We're treated pretty nicely. As long as we don't cause trouble, they don't cause us trouble. You know what I'm saying?
No, y'all look out for each other?
Yeah, we all do.
That's good.
It's like our own little family.
Uh-huh. What's the nicest thing somebody's ever done for you?
Send me $100 just cause.
That's good. What'd you do with that $100, if you don't mind me asking?
What the truth?
Yeah.
Family friendly.
Let's do the truth.
Cool. I definitely bought used $50 to buy some weed. Not
Okay.
even gonna lie.
Yeah.
Bought myself some weed that day. The other half of that money I put it away into savings. Good to have a rainy day fund.
What's the key to finding the right man?
The key to finding the right man?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. What has worked? What hasn't worked?
Honestly, don't rush into it.
Don't rush into it. Take your time.
Yeah, you could end up hurting yourself or your partner in the process. And, it's never good to do. You don't want to do that. Take your time. Take it slow. Everything will go the way it needs to go. You know what I'm saying?
Can you do any impersonations?
That depends on your situation. Where you want to go with it. I could go anywhere. I can also do this one right here. I gotta work on it a little bit. Could be a little bit better. But I'll let you guys be a judge of that, the audience. You know what I'm saying? I do a couple things, do a couple times, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get out there and do my thing. Even this voice I'm using right now is like totally in my play voice. I'm playing around. It's kind of like my announcer voice because this is the one that projects the most. Because if I talk like this, is how I normally talk.
So you got different kinds of voices that you do.
Oh yeah, we do that all day.
Very nice.
All day, every day. But, this is the voice that projects the most. So this is the one that I use the most, so that people can hear me. Because some people I know are like hard of hearing, and this is the voice that projects without like being too strenuous on the ears.
Is Facebook still relevant? Or have you ever even used Facebook?
I have. I was just like,
You have used it, but it's not.
I use Facebook, but I also use Instagram, but I also use Twitter. So it's like,
Yeah.
you know
Because
what
what a lot of young people are saying is they don't use Facebook. They've never used it. That's the response that I've been getting from a
new
lot of
age,
people.
you know what I'm saying? You know, every generation does something. You know, some people are still on Facebook, some people aren't. Some people are just on there just to text other people, and that's it. You don't even go on Facebook, just go on Messenger.
So it is relevant to you.
It is relevant. It has some relevance because you know it helps me log into my everyday life. I play video games a lot, so.
What
having
are
that
some
Facebook
games you
friends.
play?
Love playing Call of Duty Mobile. I have my game system, which would probably be a PC or an Xbox. Not gonna lie, fuck you PS4. I'd probably be playing some. Honestly, it's COD Zombies. Hardcore Zombies fan.
So that's your game.
Facts.
You part of any gaming communities? Gaming gangs?
I'm afraid, bro. Alright. What's happening? Your new whip just popped in. Got options. I'm part of the furry gaming community, honestly. It's what I do best. It's what I love to do. I love hanging out with friends. A lot of my friends are furries, so it's pretty lit there. Everybody there basically respects each other. And that's what I love about a community. We can respect each other while we have fun and play some fucking games.
What apps do you use?
Huh?
What apps do you use? You mentioned Twitter.